Kia ora and Merry Christmas. As we head through the rest of Christmas Eve, once again, we'll find some showers and thunderstorms springing up through those central parts of the Southland, places like Otago and Canterbury, also up about the ranges of Hawke's Bay and Tairafti. But you can see for many of us as we head into Christmas Eve itself, most of us should be in for a dry night on the North Island and for many parts of the South Island as well. However, you can see out towards the west, we have this next area of low pressure. That's wrapping in some wetter weather towards Fiordland by the end of the day. And that's something to watch out for as we head in towards Christmas Day itself. Through the night time tonight, though, for many of us, it is a dry night. Clear skies across the northern parts of the country, but a patchy cloud pushing back from the west. As we go down towards the South Island, you can see this rain that runs in towards western, perhaps reaching up towards Grey and Buller as we head towards the end of the night, and even some showers making their way across and towards central Otago as we head in towards the very early hours of Christmas morning. In terms of our temperatures, overnight lows of 11 or 12 degrees Celsius through Southland at the coolest. Not a bad looking story through there. And up north, temperatures ranging between about 11 degrees and 15 or 16. So a relatively mild night as well. For Christmas morning, we start off with some pretty decent weather across the top of the country. But you can see as we head through the daytime, this rain continues to move northwards across the Southland, and showers form out towards the east as well, especially for those inland parts of Canterbury and Otago. For the North Island, we'll find that wet weather pushing in towards Northland and Auckland through to the end of the day. And there are some showers to watch out for, perhaps even some thunderstorms springing up through parts of Wairarapa, but generally it's later in the day we'll find the wet weather running across the North Island, but we are going to keep a very close eye on the radar charts as we head through Christmas Day. So let's take a look at the North Island. Well, we start off generally with dry weather, some nice clear skies as well, places like the Bay of Plenty, Hawke's Bay, Tairafti looking like a great place to be for Christmas Day. As we head through towards the afternoon, we'll find the cloud thickens up in the west. We'll also find some showers starting to develop around parts of, say, the Wairarapa and those central high parts of the North Island as well. As we go through the afternoon, that rain continues to spread in through Northland and Auckland. You can see those darker blues indicating one or two sharper showers across the tops of, say, Taumarunui, up towards Tongariro, and particularly down towards those southern parts of Wairarapa. But for places like Auckland, it's later in the day we'll find the cloud thick enough to bring some showers, some spells of rain overnight. And for Wellington, looking like a dry day there, just turning cloudier as we head through towards the evening. If you're looking for the dry spots to be, places like Wanganui, I think the protection from the hills towards the north of you and also out towards this eastern coast looking pretty decent through the daytime and fairly warm as well. Temperatures reaching highs of 28 degrees Celsius in Gisborne, 26 in Napier, and up in towards Auckland, 25 degrees Celsius up in the city there. As we head down towards the Southland, what we'll find we've got some dry weather around the likes of Canterbury up into Marlborough through the daytime. But it will be turning cloudier, though rain feeding northwards into the Tasman area and towards Buller through the morning, and showers developing out on this eastern side. Now, I think the biggest risk is those inland parts of Otago and those inland areas of the Canterbury Plains in towards the foothills. So if you're around the coastal areas, perhaps we'll keep a bit more cloud, some slightly cooler temperatures, but I think generally the worst of the wet weather staying away at least through the afternoon. Towards the end of the day, we might find a few showers drifting a little bit closer towards the coast. But I think the main activity, the main emphasis for those showers, once again, at those inland parts of Canterbury and Otago. Temperatures on the South Island, a little bit cooler, but if you're looking up towards places like Marlborough, generally staying dry through the daytime, a bit more cloud later on, and blending reaching highs there of 24 degrees Celsius. So there is a bit of a mixed bag of Christmas Day weather. As we head through in towards Boxing Day, we'll find that front moves across from the west, and it will bring some wetter weather towards the Coromandel, the Bay of Plenty, as we go through the morning time. The afternoon, we'll see showers springing up quite widely, a rash of showers across the country there. Again, with this risk of some fairly heavy ones as well. They're not for everyone. Those inland areas, I think, where they get the temperature rising through the afternoon, the best place to catch those. They'll start to fade away as we head in towards the nighttime on the North Island. But you can see our winds have changed round to be more of that southwesterly, and that's what we've got as we head through towards Friday. A bit of a cooler feel and those blustery conditions through Northland and Auckland, but generally a drier story. On this eastern coast, with the winds now being a bit more onshore for Hawke's Bay and in towards Gisborne, perhaps some wetter weather arriving with you as we head through Boxing Day as well, and that sticks with us through in towards Friday as well, with that wet weather feeding in towards, again, the Wairoa district and up in towards Gisborne, so something to watch out for there. But you can see generally dry weather across the western side of the North Island, and a better, brighter, sunnier day down south as well. Cool with those southwesterly winds, but I think the eastern coast catching that wet weather through towards this weekend. So for Saturday and for Sunday, that low pressure taking its time to clear away, but we should find an improvement on the North Island as we head through Saturday. You can see this brief ridge of pressure building through here. Not a bad looking day on a Saturday for places like Auckland, Northland, the Coromandel, Waikato, New Plymouth. A bit of a cloudy day for you on Christmas Day, but a better, brighter day by Saturday and Sunday. The next front is moving northwards during the daytime on Sunday. Those showers, the longer spells of rain running through Southland and Otago in the morning, and then spreading northwards through the northern parts of the South Island on Sunday afternoon. But for the North Island, you can see plenty of dry weather around as we head in towards Sunday, just waiting for that rain to clear away from those eastern areas. Our forecast team here right the way through the Christmas period, so don't forget you can always find the latest forecasts over at metservice.com. Have a very Merry Christmas.